Well, Christina, tomorrow right here at City Hall, public consultations will begin, and some are ringing the alarm bell. First, saying they haven't been given enough time to properly look at the report ahead of the consultations, and also that the report doesn't deal with the elephant in the room when it comes to illegal sex spas, and that is human trafficking.
It is one of the most abhorrent human rights abuses that is happening in all our communities right across this country.
Since 2013, in the city of Toronto alone, 1,100 victims of human trafficking have come forward and notified police. The actual number who have not come forward is believed to be much, much higher. The CEO of the Canadian Centre to End Human Trafficking, Barbara Goss, says many of the victims were working in so-called holistic centres that were actually illegal businesses offering sex for cash.
There's a significant proportion of those victims who are actually minors.
According to Goss, in 2013, City Council requested that city staff look into body rub parlours and holistic spas, not just from a health and safety position, but from a public safety standpoint as well. Goss says the report that was just released misses the mark.
The report doesn't even address any consultations that may or may not have taken place with Toronto Police. How could bylaw and municipal bylaw and standards not consult with Toronto Police and not include what Toronto Police might have said in this report?
Currently, Toronto has a cap of 25 legal body rub parlours. As a result of this recent report, city staff are recommending that council remove the cap so that illegal spas will become regulated.
You have to raise that cap. I can see it probably going to 100, and we need to make sure that if we're going to go down this route where we accept the fact that we do have them and they're a necessary evil, then we need to legislate them.
Why not shut them down first before you identify that they should be legitimized?
Barbara Goss says she's been told the city currently doesn't have enough bylaw officers to police the spas that exist legally and illegally in Toronto. And at her organization's most recent meeting, she was also told this.
The senior policy advisor with municipal bylaw actually told me he has very good staff working within the department now, but they don't want to be doing this work anymore.
What does that say to you? What does that answer say to you?
It says that we don't have the right people doing these jobs.
Barbara Goss adds that if they remove the cap, she's concerned there could be an increase in human trafficking here in Toronto. And as we mentioned, there's also concerns about the timeline and the amount of time people have been given ahead of tomorrow's public consultation. City staff completed the report on May 6th, though Goss says her agency only received it last week.